Going down to Mr. Gray's to have myself a time.
Angry comments everywhere, humble folks with concentrations.
Going down to Mr. Gray's to leave my woes behind.
Ghosts and cryptids everywhere, even some that is crazy.
Going down to Mr. Gray's to see if I can unwind. Come on down to Mr. Gray's and meet some friends of mine. Hey guys, Dan for Mr. Gray, Dan Daft Gray. I'm holding my mic because, once again, I can't be arsed sitting at my desk. Apologies I haven't made a video in a while. I'm going to do a comments video in a bit, but I haven't been in the mood. Truth be told. That's all I've done all week, all week I should say, last couple of days, is figure out how I'm going to go into my day job on Monday and quit my job. That's where I'm at right now. When a job is making you so miserable that you're contemplating quitting your day job with no future prospects, no money. I thought I'd do a comments video to cheer me up. So I put out a post the other day. Morning all, haven't done a comments video in a while, so that will be coming soon. Leave a comment below and I'll do my best to get back to it. Just me and my nuts. So I'm going to go from newest. I'm going to go from newest. Answer as many as I can. From Mike Larry, first one. If you were to start your own business, what would it be? Media content creation. Either that or like an animal shelter, but not a shelter where the animals are in cages, waiting for an owner to come pick them up. As much as those shelters help a lot, I think if money was no object, I'd have a field. I'd have different fields for like every animal I could think of. Homeless dogs, cats, whatever. Let them roam around until someone just wants to come along, and I don't even know if I'm holding the mic properly, but until someone just wants to come along and adopt an animal. That's probably what I would do. That, in fact, if YouTube ever became my full-time job, it wouldn't be a job for a start, and I had the funds to do it, I would do this and the animal shelter thing, probably. That's what I probably would do. So yeah. You got a heart, Mike. From Kathy. Hi Dan, what's the next gaming video with you and Rich? I would love for you both to play the Chainsaw Massacre. It would be hilarious listening to Rich scream. Love all your videos, keep up the good work. Well, I appreciate it, Kathy. Rich has been ill for since the dawn of time. so I'm just waiting for him to get better. Yeah, there will be more. I have played Chainsaw Massacre with Beardo, Griffin Stee, and Cheza Waka. If I forget anyone, I do apologize. It's a good game. So I am going to try and get Rich in on it. Chainsaws, blood and gore is his kind of thing. From Paul, if aliens were real, how many teachers would it take to change a light bulb? 4,000 PE teachers. Nice little Red Dwarf reference for those who don't know. Some stormy night. Hi Mr. Gray, thanks for doing your comments. The only thing I can think to ask is, have you ever been scared out of your wits? If so, how? Definitely. Many times. But with me, it's usually because I've climbed something and it's really high and like, why did my life decisions make me climb this thing? And I've had to get down. That's mainly my scared out of my wits type of thing. I've never been scared by anything like paranormal. I haven't been scared out of my wits when I used to do urban exploring all the time. I always used to go on my own. I haven't been scared out of my wits, but I've been like, this is stupid. And like I always used to text my dad before I went into a really dangerous place. Dad, if I don't call back in an hour, wait longer. I think that's the closest I can get to being scared out of my wits as far as I know. I don't know. And obviously, asking a girl out and getting rejected. Is a different story. From Rick and Havoc, what's the best prank you've ever pulled or got pulled on you? Don't say marriage. No, I haven't been married, not yet. I hope to one day. I'm not really much of a prankster. I'll take the piss, so like I'll jump out on someone. That's about it. But my mate Paul, when we were in our teenage years, and we used to drink alcohol when we weren't supposed to, I'd sleep over his house. And I remember one morning I slept on his settee, and I woke up. And I went, as you do, like, oh, my face feels weird. Oh, my eyebrows are gone. The bastard shaved my eyebrows off. Took forever to grow back. And I think I got suspended from school. Or was it after school? I can't remember. I've been suspended from school a few times. Back in my rough What can I say? I wasn't a naughty boy. I just didn't like school. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I think that's the worst thing I've had done to me, is my eyebrows were gone for almost 2 months. If you've ever had your eyebrows shaved off, I feel you. Not fun. You look, I mean, I look weird anyway. But trust me, when I was younger, I had a bit of hair. Oh, I had lots of hair, actually. When I was younger, my look when I had hair was sort of scruffy. So I'd have like scruffy, bloody curly ginger hair with no eyebrows. It wasn't a good look. Yeah. From Meridian Heights says, hey Dan, are you a skeptic or very skeptical or very, very, very much a skeptic? I've said this many times. I'm an open skeptic. I follow the truths of science, should we say. I'm not a scientist, but I do follow the scientific method. And I try to use my logical brain as much as I can. But I mean, that's just, I think I've never seen anything to deter me to the other side yet. There's always that hope. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the way I am right now. From Cheryl King, hi, has there ever been something that you couldn't prove to be scientific or just noises of the place being investigated? No. I've always had an answer for something. And maybe I'm just one of those people who has to explain something. I get accusations sometimes. But no, I've never come across anything where I couldn't explain it. Or if I did hear a knock, especially in my urban exploring stuff, if I did hear a knock in the dark tunnel, at first I'm like, what the hell is that? But then after a while, after like a minute or so, I'm like, hang on, I'm in a dark tunnel, probably haven't been maintained since the 1800s. There's going to be things falling from the ceiling, so that's pretty much it. From Anna, would you consider also debunking things other than the paranormal? For example, conspiracy theories. 100% yes. I've made like the odd 1 or 2 video, but I do plan on branching out, doing other things, because as much as I love the paranormal, there's only so many times you can say that's a shadow dude or that's a mask in the same clip over and over again when you watch all 5 videos. So I'm definitely going to be doing other stuff. I mean, I think I've explained this a while back. I used to be called Mr. Gray's Gaming on YouTube. This is my second channel. I had a channel before this when I was doing my 3D game animation and game design course, my 5-year course, which I did the 5 years, but it never led to anything because something happened in my life which sort of like put me not in the mood to do things for a couple of years. But the reason I called this channel World of Mr. Gray is because I wanted to do whatever I felt I liked doing, basically. I know I've stuck to the paranormal stuff now for a while, but and I'm still going to do that. But I do want to do other things because I'm interested in other things. So I don't know. Some people might not like that, but it's just what I want to do, basically. I'm interested in a lot of things. It's not just the paranormal. A lot of things interest me. So we'll see. From Jeff Kings, do you think Lee the Tit will ever give up his fake haunted house? No. No, he won't. He will be doing that until the day he dies, because no matter how much you point out that what he's doing is fake and it is scammy. Other people do fake stuff. I don't think they're scammy. I think they're being a bit dishonest with their viewers. But in his case, he's very hardcore in his, in his way of stopping people from from pointing out his bullshit. I don't know. But no, I don't think he'll ever stop. Toby's mum, when is the merch coming down? We need an At The Bollocks t-shirt and a Party Pooper hoodie. Well, there's already a t-shirt there somewhere. Somewhere in the links. Somewhere, I don't know. At The Bollocks. I'm not sure if I'll do other merch stuff yet, but I've only ever done those t-shirts. So I don't know. From RB Beauty Life. What kind of music do you like? Have you ever watched the series Hannibal? I have a bunch. Have you ever been to the US? Do you have a P.O. box? First of all, no, I don't have a P.O. box. I always plan to do it, but they weirdly cost a lot. It's like the monthly payments on having a P.O. box is ridiculous. But I do plan to do something very soon. But what kind of music do I like? I like anything. I like anything which is what takes my mood at the time. I like country music, punk music. I used to be big into punk music. And I'm talking like old 1970s British punk. But I do like, American punk style and modern punk. Heavy metal, I was into that for quite a bit. I even like some classical music stuff. I just gobbed there, I do apologise. But I like anything. I like movie scores, video game scores. If something I like and the music reminds me of that thing I like, I'll listen to that music. It doesn't matter what it is. So I don't know. I haven't really got a genre, but I just like music. So. From RB Booty again. Do you believe in the afterlife, a place we go after death? All I can say is, I hope so. That's all I can say on that one. For Misty, unfortunately, it doesn't give you proper names when you go into the comments. It gives you your old username when you signed up, which is really annoying, YouTube, if you ever see this. So I don't know your actual name, unfortunately, but it's Misty Go. Says, if you saw an apparition, would you believe or have doubt and think maybe it's just your mind playing tricks? If I saw something walk right in front of me now, through that wall there, walk past me, I don't know. It'd be hard to convince myself that it was just my mind playing tricks on me, because because back in the old days, if I'd stayed up for like 2 days or I couldn't sleep, whatever, and your brain goes into, what's it called, psychosis. And you see little things at the corner of your eyes. I always knew that was your eyes relaxed, the muscles around your eyes relaxing. That's why you see little shadow things at the corner of your eyes, and you think someone just walked past, and they didn't. If something walked through the wall, right in front of me, looked at me, it'd be really hard to explain that away. So I don't know. Probably shit my pants. I don't know. From Rebecca Khan says, have you looked into the Foreman Brothers or Paranormal Nightmares? I love them and I feel they are legit. They do a lot of good for people in need, but I'm deeply concerned because they have teamed up with Omar and other fakers to make videos. That should tell you a lot right there. I'm really gutted that they have teamed up with people that have been thoroughly debunked and produced fake paranormal evidence. Can you help ease my mind? Fake or real legit paranormal investigators. I've only ever seen one clip of theirs. I've never really watched this stuff. I saw one of their clips on like a top 5 about a year or two ago, and I did a video about it. And they said they were like, there's a ghost in this clip in the darkness, and but I think it was when they were there in a different part of the video, it was just a carrier bag hanging on like a drawer or something. But obviously when later in the video, when everything's dark and they're just looking through a camera monitor screen, that's you gotta remember. Sometimes these people who say, look, I can see something, they're looking through a camera screen, not with their naked eye, and it was just a carrier bag. But that's all I've seen of Foreman Brothers. I couldn't say either way on or what, but if they're willing to team up with Omar, gosh, that should tell you stuff. That's all I'm going to say. From News90 says, I got nothing other than we'll be checking out Starfield when it's out. What are you playing in your off time? If anything, some Armored Core 6, maybe Elden Ring, Resident Evil 4 Remake? What's your gaming nowadays? Right now I'm doing my third run through Cyberpunk 2077. It's one of my favourite games, even though I had a terrible launch. It is a really good game, and it's a shame it came out in the condition it did when it first, I think it was 2020 or 2021. But it's a really good game. It's to me, it's like, I'm a big fan of the old Deus Ex games. Deus Ex, not Day of Sex. So Cyberpunk 2077 to me is like almost like a spiritual successor to the Deus Ex games, which I love, and that's why I like the game. It's like my third run. I'm waiting for Phantom Liberty to come out and can't wait. Other than that, I'm playing Halo Infinite again with Rich when he gets back on. I don't know. I usually just play weird stuff. I don't know. I'm enjoying Sea of Stars, and for those who don't know, if you liked Chrono Trigger on the SNES back in the day, it's like that. It's really good. It's like my chill game, and I can't wait for Starfield. It's out in like 2 days. I can't wait. B25 girl, besides not working at all, what would be your dream job? See, this is the misconception. I know I go on about my job all the time, my day job, which makes me miserable. I actually like working. I think if I didn't work, I'd get sick of my own company. I don't know. I like talking to people. I like meeting people. So even if I weren't doing my day job, even if YouTube was my full-time thing, I'd still have to find something other than that to do. Because I have to do something. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself, which I do a lot anyway. So, but my dream job, like I said, it's not a job. YouTube content creation. Filmmaking. I'd love to work. I've always wanted to work in the film industry. I've never had the balls to actually do something about it, though. And even though I'm not an actor, I'd like to, like have a little tiny bit part in something. I'd love that. If there's anyone out there, let me know. From Brian Yates, hey Dan, do you see a way out of all this drama the paranormal world has been going through? Can there be a coming of terms? No. I mean, I would say there's specific drama, but there's so much drama all the time, but you never know which drama everyone's talking about at the time. I think it's always going to be there, to be honest with you. I think, especially when it comes to like debunking fake videos, it just creates drama, unfortunately. Maybe I'll become a drama channel. Maybe that's my future. I gotta start calling people out. No, probably not, but yeah. From SR28774. Do you travel? If so, where did you go already? Where would you like to go? North Wales, that's all I've been. I haven't been abroad for a number of years. Last time I went abroad was my ex-girlfriend. The good old days. But that was about 11 years ago now. Oh. From Ace Rimmer, love the name. I know debunkers say the REM pods are fake and are turned on and off using the phone or smartwatch or whatever. Can any debunker show this happening in real time, by the way? 100 PC, I don't know what that means. Believe in ghosts seemed too much in my life, but do believe about 97%, okay, sorry. 97%, someone's been watching Parvel, of paranormal vids are fake, that lure the money can make anyone lie through their teeth. The thing with the REM pods, the technology is a real technology. You know, it's like what are those old things like theremin? No, one of those little musical instruments. It's just one of them. So when something comes near them, you know, it creates a field, electronic field, or it breaks the electronic field, I should say. So the technology is a real technology. It's not a fake technology. It's just, to me, it's not for, well, it shouldn't be for ghost hunting, if you ask me. Because I know, you know, it goes off sometimes and, you know, oh my God, there's nobody near it. But I've said this many times, you know, the Earth's natural electromagnetic field bounces off the ozone layer, just creates it. Anything, your mobile phone, your cameras, which are pointing at the REM pod, even if they're like 10 feet away and they might not do it all the time, they will give out bursts now and again. It just, you can't rely on those REM pods. They just, it's just a tool It's a tool to help along the investigation. That's what I'll say. But no, it won't find ghosts. From Carly Newton. How do you cope with the frustration and annoyance felt when someone you thought was quite logical and clued up doubts factual evidence proving a channel like Laney and Ben, for example, is faking? When they say after being shown proof of masking shadows, reflections and re-edits that they are nice people who simply wouldn't do that... Do you drop that idiot from your friend group as you question everything about them, asking for a friend? No, don't drop him from your group, or her or him, I don't know. People always have their beliefs. You can tell them that the sun is 93 million miles away, but you know, if they watch Flat Earth channels all the time, maybe they don't believe that. Doesn't mean you should disfriend them or unfriend them. Just accept that they think differently to you. It's unfortunate, but yeah, that's all I can say. Because I know people who are far into the conspiracy of the Flat Earth. And, you know, I correct them every time, but, you know, I still talk to them. So, from Differ 620, I don't know what this means. Is there really only a lib difference between you and Donald Trump? There is a vast difference between me and Donald Trump, I assure you that. From Philip Murtaugh, morning Dan, I hope you're doing well. What's the first thing you would say or do if you encountered UFO and aliens? Well, first I'd say, holy fuck. That's what I'd say. Then I would say, why are you here? Don't put that up my bum, please. Can you help the future of mankind? Can you let other governments other than the US know that you are here? I don't know. There's many questions. Take me to your leader is a bit cliche, but, you know, maybe. From Virox. I would love to have a genuine poltergeist living in my house that is active daily. I'd call the relevant authorities and open my house to all the scientific testings that's required. When they prove it's real, I'll be on the cover of every magazine. I'll be on every talk show. Damn. I may even win some Nobel Prize for discovering the paranormal. Or I could just upload the videos to TikTok. Yeah. Oh, I love TikTok. From Virox as well. The auto captions on your video preview screen are amazing. One just wrote, "Welcome to Mr. Gay, Daniel De Gay." I can't help. I can't help the accent. The subtitles always ruin me every time. From Mad Wecker, do you like pickles? Sorry, couldn't help. Only in like a cheeseburger. I don't like the big, what are they called? Are they dill pickles? My local shop sells them. I've never tried them, but I don't know. From Debbie Hollis, it's not a question, but you do a grand job. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Debbie. From user something, like I said, it doesn't give out your real names. Should I play the hippo opening in chess? Yes. I don't know what that is. I used to play chess, but I have no idea what that is. If someone were to make a song about your life, what would it be called, and what would the first verse be? There once was a man who had a dream until his heart was broken. No idea. For Spooky Dookies, if you had the One Ring, would you destroy it? Well, I'd set off to want to destroy it, but that's the power of the ring. You can't. Once it has a grasp on you, you just want to keep it and use it for your evil doings. Everyone who has power, they always think, I'm going to do good, and then power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Someone said that once, and I can't remember who it was. From David James, if there had been another Welshman at Hill House, would you have formed a choir? I was actually in the choir in Form 2 with my comp. Until my balls dropped. From Chong's Fury, are you considering coming to the States sometime in the future? To do some paranormal investigating? I'd love to go to the States. There's a lot of America which scares the shit out of me, I must admit. But I'd love to go there. It's just a long way, and I don't like flying. But one day, who knows? From John Paul, if the moon is made of cheese, is there chocolate on Mars and a ring around Uranus? Yes, there is. Especially after curry. Angie's Tales from Wales. Have you ever been part of a subculture such as goth punk, etc.? I ask because North Wales had quite a big alternative scene. What with bands like Catfish and the Bottlemen and Neck Deep coming from here, and the Manic Street. I like the Manics. Were Welsh, so I've always been pretty into the scene since my mum introduced me to it. I'm curious if there was such a scene further down south. There's definitely been scenes down here, but I've never been part of anything. I'm a bit of a loner, I must admit. I have mates who I go to the pub with, and I enjoy a good old drink, and I meet up with people, but I've always been, how can I say it? I've always been the outsider. It's weird, I don't understand it. Maybe that's why I'm always on the outside. I don't know. And the final one from Ellie B. What's your favourite colour? Probably blue. I wear a lot of blue. I'm wearing blue right now. I don't really have a favourite colour. I like colours. I like a bit of red, a bit of purple. Mainly blue. Anything that doesn't make me look too pale, because I'm a ginge. That was all the comments I had on that community post. I really enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back again soon. Don't know when, don't know how. If I have a job, that is. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do this quite often. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you sometime very bloody soon. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye for now.